Possessed is an intimate impulse coaster located at Dorney Park in Allentown, Pennsylvania. Today, I will be giving my review on this awesome intimate impulse coaster. So Possessed is an absolutely awesome ride. This ride is super intense, has by far one of my favorite launches, and overall is just an absolutely incredible ride. Many people say that impulses aren't really that great of rides, but they're decent, but I love Possessed. This definitely is a coaster that I have a soft spot for in my heart. This was definitely one of the first really intense coasters I've ridden, and this was my favorite coaster at Dorney Park for a long time. However, this year, Talon did beat it out, or last year Talon actually beat it out. But Possessed is currently my second favorite ride in the park because it's just an absolutely awesome coaster. Unfortunately, the holding brake doesn't work anymore, but the ride is still great. We've heard sad news lately that Possessed might be getting removed after the 2020 season, and I really don't want it to go. But if Dorney Park has to remove it, I hope Possessed can find a great new home because this ride's absolutely awesome, and I really don't want to see it get destroyed or scrapped because this ride is great. The parks I could see it going to, everyone's saying California is great America, but honestly, I could see this coaster going to King's Dominion, and that probably surprises a lot of people, but I really think there's a chance this could go to King's Dominion. But it's going to be weird without this being at Dorney Park because it was such a noticeable structure. So if Dorney Park removes this, it's going to look weird in that section. And you're no longer going to be able to hear that awesome screeching sound that Possessed makes. Yeah, that would be weird not being able to hear anymore. And it definitely fits in with the ride's name. The ride is named Possessed, and it sounds like someone is actually being possessed. Like the scream, it sounds like a scream to launch, so it sounds really cool. This ride was originally named Voodoo. I don't know which name I liked more, but I love the name Possessed, and it might actually have my favorite name out of any coasters, because if you don't know, I love horror things. So Possessed is a really cool name. It definitely has one of my favorite signs. That's an awesome sign. This ride's just great, and I really hope Dorney Park is able to keep this ride, but many people are saying this is going to get removed, and I'm starting to think there's a chance it could get removed, but I really hope Dorney Park can possibly keep this coaster. Anyways, I think it's time we take a ride on this absolutely awesome coaster. At this station, not at its full maximum speed, so you don't go all the way up the spike yet. Then you go reverse back down and go right back through the station, launch right back through the station. Then you go up this vertical spike, and then finally you reach your top speed at 70 miles per hour. Then you go up this twist, and literally if you're in the front row, it almost feels like you're about to fly off the track, which is awesome. Then you go flying backwards, and there used to be a holding brake, and there still is on this ride, but it's not on anymore, which I remember I rode it with the holding brake, and that was awesome. But the ride is still great, and then you go back through the layout, twist up a little bit, and then you roll back and hit the brakes and come back into this station. So Possessed is a really awesome ride, and it's a ride I really enjoy. As I said, it's my second favorite coaster at Dorney Park, only behind Talon, and I'm going to give Possessed a 9 out of 10. I have a very big soft spot for this coaster. I really hope Dorney Park can find a way to keep this coaster, and I mean, I heard Dorney Park's definitely removing a ride for their new coaster, but then again, the Cedar Creek Flyers ride is right next to it, so maybe they'll remove that, but they might also have to remove this. I don't know yet, but I'm really hoping they could keep Possessed because this ride's absolutely awesome. So yeah, that is going to conclude my review on Possessed. I think this is a very unique ride. I love intimate impulse coasters, and this ride is no exception. So yeah, I really hope Dorney Park can keep Possessed keep Possessed in the park because it's a great ride. Keep coasting on my coaster demons. Peace out.